What is up, everybody? This is VCells0812 with Millie Chaser DFS. We're going to hop into a best ball draft here. Thank you to our partners, Draftkings, for making this opportunity possible. There's still time if you haven't yet to do the draft one, get one. Scan the QR code at the top corner. And you can do one draft, one season long draft, get one for free. We are going to be doing draft number 132. Or 133, I believe, actually. Just got some time to wait. I did two drafts earlier today. I got Jefferson at 7 and Jefferson at 8 earlier today. Feels pretty good to get that. These have been filling pretty quick, that's why I should have had it ready already. But just give it a couple minutes. Give it some time to get some people in here. And we're full. We get pick number 3. Any names I know? Doesn't look like it. Got a minute and a half before this draft starts. I am so excited for football to start, man. Basketball, football, and MMA are my favorite DFS to play. And without basketball and football, having to wait every Saturday for MMA, not enough DFS in my life. .45 seconds to go. But one thing I can say is since all summer long I've been leaving my drafts pretty happy. But since I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I've been getting basically everything I want. I think it's with the more casual people coming in the draft. I've been having more success, and we don't know if it's successful yet, but I've been leaving my drafts a lot happier. All right, 6 seconds until we can get this started. We'll make our pick, then we'll put it on the board. Mark Olson, the one spot, using all the time to draft Jamar Chase. Pick number 2. I think I'd be going CD if I can. CD does go at number 2. I'll be taking Bijan. I don't have my rankings uploaded. I'm not sure why, but I think we're just basing these rankings off ETRs. But mines would have Bijan above there before Saquon. But if you guys are new here, I'm pretty new here. My name is VCells0812 with Millie Chaser DFS. I am a partner with Draftkings for Best Ball Week. and throughout the year to do DFS content this year. I've been playing DFS for about 5 years, 6 years professionally. The last 2 years is when I got pretty good. But last year I had my first Millie takedown and about 12 Showtime wins in NBA this year. And one massive chop takedown with MMA. No key best ball wins yet, but that's what we're looking for this year. And we see 4 running backs go off the board in a row there. Bijan, Saquon, Gibbs, and McCaffrey. Last year I didn't play volume best ball for football. I did do volume for NBA. I had 3 finals teams, but nothing great. Karl Anthony Towns ruined that. But Karl Anthony Towns got me there, so. Shout out to Cat. Amon goes pick 9. The 4 running backs in a row. Bijan started with me. Then Saquon, Gibbs, McCaffrey, and Genty. So it looks like we might be able to get... well, we'll see. I don't want to speak too soon. But maybe we'll get Chase Brown, Bucky Irving to fall to us here at 22. That'd be nice. Starting off with Bijan. I wasn't getting a lot of Bijan earlier in the year, but there was no specific reason why. I think I was just drafting Jefferson over him. But now I have Bijan above him, so I'm able to get some Bijan later in the summer. And I'm still able to get Jefferson now that he's going pick 8, which is outrageous. Neighbors goes at 11, followed by Derrick Henry at 12. Derrick Henry drafter will take Drake London, pick 13. Brian Thomas Jr. Puka Bowers, AJ Achan, Chase Brown. Once again, guys, I'm not using my rankings, but Puka still there is insane. God, I would like some round 2 Puka and not term Puka or pick 14 Puka. I've been seeing him go as low as 18, which is, oh my. Like if the Jefferson drafter can get Puka here, that is an unreal start for MCP 15. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm not sure I have any Jefferson Puka starts, but I would like to get that. Chase Brown goes to the McCaffrey drafter. All right, AJ Brown goes, and we are on the clock here. I think I'm going to pull up T. Start the draft Bijan T. Trey McBride goes there at pick 23. Josh Allen goes there. Sorry if you guys hear some background noise. I thought it was late enough to stream. We will be back to normal tomorrow. Josh Allen goes there at pick 24. Lad McConkey goes. Josh Jacobs, and we're back on the clock. We'll start off Bijan T. Higgins. I think I'm going to take Lamar here. Let's start off 1-1-1. One running back, one wide receiver, and Lamar Jackson. I've been getting a lot of round 3 quarterbacks lately. But it's just the uncertainty in JSN, Garrett Wilson, that range of wide receivers. But I really like the wide receivers the next 2 rounds. James Cook, Kyron Williams, next 2 picks. That is a late Garrett Wilson pick. Garrett Wilson, Brock Bowers, and Nico. That's a pretty fun start. Justin Jefferson, Puka, and O'Marion Hampton. Really fun start there. I pulled Mike Evans up a lot with the uncertainty in Godwin. Earlier in the year, I was drafting Godwin and not as much Mike Evans, but I will gladly take Mike Evans in the 3rd round now. Late 3rd round. Ted McMillan. Tyreek, round 4. J-Mo, going way earlier than expected. 4 wide receiver start. Neighbors, BTJ, Marv, and J-Mo. Sorry about the background noise once again, everybody. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. George Kittle. George Pickens. Jaden Daniels. 3 running back team takes Burrow, so no wide receivers through 4. Another 3 running back team here. This is a crazy draft so far. Absolutely wild. Jalen Hurts off the board. Okay. We are on the clock here. Devontae Adams goes. We will be taking I don't know. DJ Moore. I don't do it a lot. I take Devontae. Sorry, guys. I'm getting not what I wanted to do. I was a little late. Hopefully we can recover from that auto draft. Everybody was supposed to be asleep, and they are not. So, Calvin Ridley. Alvin Kamara. The running backs are flying off the boards, too. Crazy draft. Ridiculous draft. Alvin Kamara. James Conner, which is one of my bringbacks, who I just pushed. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get any correlation at all later. I'm about to pull up Zay Flowers because who knows when the tight ends are going to start flying off. I'm going to take Zay. I just want some correlation. I don't love this team, but hopefully we can recover from it. T. Higgins, Bijan, Devontae, and Zay Flowers. Adjusting to your draft room is key. But this is a very, very weird room. All of the wide receivers who I like in that range got pulled up. Tet, J-Mo, Worthy, Pickens. But they didn't even get pulled up by the teams that started 3 RBs. The 3 RB teams are going now. DJ Moore and Egbuka. Just wild stuff in this draft. Maybe we'll find some value late, make us feel good. But not much correlation to start. Just Zay Flowers and Lamar. Reached very early on Devontae for no auto drafted him. But that's okay. I am high on Devontae. Pulled up T. Higgins. My plan was to get one of the wide receivers here. A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Lab McConkey. I chose T. That's okay. The team that I like to start, Jefferson, Puka, Hampton, Pickens. They go Sutton this round. Our next pick will be at 70. Different start. Auto draft messed me up a little bit. But we're going to recover. It's Bijan, T, Lamar, Devontae, and Zay Flowers to start. Starting off 1-1-3. Ideally, we get Matthew Golden here, but with the way that this room is, Breece Hall at 62 is ridiculous. Oh my. The 5 wide receiver team gets blessed with a Breece Hall in round 6. Isaiah Pacheco goes. Like, Isaiah Pacheco, we could look. I know Breece Hall's been dropping, but Isaiah Pacheco and Tony Pollard, 2 picks away from Breece Hall seems wild. Not that they're being drafted in the wrong spot. They should be here, but Breece Hall should not. Debo Samuel, I wish he fell to me. Breece Hall, that'd be awesome. We're coming up to pick 70. maybe we get our guy. I haven't even looked at the players, but nope, of course we don't. That's why I don't speak. This room is insane. DJ Moore, Matthew Golden start. Maybe he's punishing me for taking Devontae Smith. Not sure. Travis Hunter. Terrible, terrible, terrible section of the draft. We are going to go, I guess, Roma Dunze. Set up another option at quarterback later. Maybe there's some Sanfran. Jennings next round. Reach for Jennings or something. Do not know. Jacoby Myers. Yeah, I don't think I could push Jennings. I think we're going to have to take Jennings if we want some correlation with the Bears. Which I like doing, so. If they're going to allow it, that's what we'll do. Chris Olave. Make sure we're not missing on anything we desperately need. I don't think we are. Let's take Jawan Jennings. All right. Team starting off: Bijan, T. Higgins, Lamar Jackson, Devontae Smith, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, and Jawan Jennings. Not my favorite start, but we're going to recover from it. Auto-drafted Devontae. Picked him a little bit earlier than I would like. Could have used James Conner there. But I was late, so that's my mistake. It happens when you're doing 150 drafts. You're not going to leave everyone perfect, but you do your best to recover. And that's what we're doing here with some correlation. We did get Zay Flowers, had a reach on Zay Flowers to make sure, because the way that these teams started, running back, which is absolutely insane to me, I knew our receivers would not fall to us. But we can make it happen. I do like the receivers in this round. Still like Keon Coleman next round. Even the round after. I feel like this is going to be a room that quarterbacks are going to start flying and you may get stuck. But we did take Lamar early. So Baker and Mahomes go back to back. Followed by Tyrone Tracy and Bo Nix. I didn't realize Kelsey went up there at 73. Khalil Shakir. We'll be doing one draft tonight. Tomorrow we will be streaming early, much earlier than this. Charbonnet at 86. The team started off Fesnes, getting a good team there, looks like. Brees Hall fell to him. Jordan Mason. Mark, see, this is what I was talking about. It's like, this is a wild room, man. Wild, wild room. We'll make sure we get Likely, I guess. Oh, this is a frustrating draft. Pittman. Ingram. Cooper Cup. I may be the guy to pull up. If I want correlation, I'm going to need Reed. But I may be the guy that needs to pull up JCM. Let's go Caleb. I don't get a lot of Caleb. Let's see what Boogie does. I don't draft a lot of Caleb, but Warren went before him. Taking Caleb, pick 94, feels okay to me. There's JCM to a team that has oh my God, 5 running backs. Mark Olson. I wonder if he would have let Caleb fall. We're at pick 99. I'm going to get... Caleb's not going to make it back to me, and Caleb has more outs. I have Purdy ranked higher than Caleb. I'm gonna go Caleb. More backstack ability. Which, who knows if he'll make it to us, but Loveland shouldn't. Burden should. Don't love this start, but we'll see. Yeah, Purdy goes right next to me. It's probably somebody who has nobody that I need. Yeah, just absolutely nobody. And there's nobody left for him to take, so unstack Purdy on that team. But that's also good for me. Drafting with people like this, or drafting against teams like this, can be beneficial to you for advance rate. So we will see. And Njoku goes 101. Keenan Allen. Not the Keon Coleman. It's my boy. Not the room to be doing 0 RB, and you will not get any. But we got Caleb and Bijan, so that feels good. And our receivers, T. Higgins, Devontae, Zay Flowers, Rome, and Jawan, with Caleb and Purdy. I mean Caleb and Lamar. Josh Fields goes. There goes Loveland to a very, very, very solid team over here in Fesness. Javante and Mixon. Shaheed. I want to look at this team. Neighbors, BTJ, Marv, JMO, Ricky Pearsall, Brees, Tyrone Tracy, Charbonnet, Colson Loveland, and Shaheed. That's a very good start. I would trade teams with him right now. But we have some correlation. We're okay. You guys need more running backs. Let my guy fall to me. Let my guy fall. Nope. Every time I speak. There's no reason he should fall to me, but there's no reason anything that is going on in this draft. Jaden Reed is my boy that I wanted. This is going to be a Tucker Craft team, I guess. Kyle Pitts. But we could still get Romeo Dobbs. Maybe, unless somebody wants to pull him up to 122. Christian Kirk. Who are they going to take here? I don't see. This is my strategy. I don't know who I want yet, so there's no way to get sniped. I'll wait until last minute and then auto draft. Some BS. Darnell Mooney goes. We lost out on tight ends, so I guess we'll just overstack. And then try and get Burden on the comeback. People should be done drafting RB soon, I hope. So maybe we can get some. Marvin Mims. I don't like Bateman too much, but there's no guarantee I get Likely. And having 3 Ravens pass catchers, whatever. Whatever. I'll still take Likely. More running backs for Mr. Mark Olson. Brian Robinson at pick 120. Come on. And Drake May. Herbert. We're going to get Luther Burden. I still believe in Luther Burden. I know some drafts you get them later. I like getting them. There's no guarantee in this room. Adam Thielen. J.J. McCarthy. We have Caleb and Lamar. What are we looking at? One of these maybe we... I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. Maybe we look quarterback and get it out the way. Jordan Love goes. Tank and Eckler. Our running backs, of course, are Bijan and Caleb Johnson. Penix goes. Still need tight ends. I always find myself needing tight ends when I don't draft one in the first 2 rounds. First 3 rounds. And I wish I had my rankings up, but I do not. Not sure why they're not here. Quinshawn. Only 17 more drafts until we are done. Jake Ferguson. Maybe we can get him there. Dalton Kincaid. Dallas Goedert. Yeah, so we're going late tight ends. We'll make sure we get our guys, hopefully. We're going to need some running backs soon. And, of course, our running back goes right there. So we will just get our quarterback and call it a day. Still a couple teams in need of tight ends. So Trey Harris, right after I pick Cam Ward, as my third quarterback. He still has two receivers, Mark Olson. His two receivers are Ladd and Chase. All right. Maybe he drafts one here. Yeah, Ayuk. Okay. So he still has two receivers, technically. At least for the first 4 weeks, it looks like. Once again, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. It's VCells0812 with Millie Chaser DFS. We are partnered with Draftkings. If you would like to do a draft like this, well, not necessarily this one, but in a different room with a different pod with different crazy drafters, you could scan the QR code and do the draft one, get one promotion that DraftKings is giving you. And thank you to DraftKings, my partners, for this opportunity. Jaden Blue, which is the guy who I wanted back on the turn, goes right there. We will go. I like this range of tight end more, so we will go and get Trey Benson here. Some correlation with T. Higgins. Mini correlation, but it's correlation nonetheless. Trey Benson, Caleb Johnson, and Bijan. Ramondre goes after me. That was a week 17 pick, so that's why I went Benson over Ramondre. Is just some higher upside. And someone did pull up Romeo Dobbs for because he only has 4 receivers. All right. Not every draft is like this, where your whole entire queue gets picked 2 rounds before ADP. But sometimes it happens and you adjust. All of my drafts have been going so well on stream. This is my first one on stream that I'm getting. Not even sniped. It's like these teams are outrageous. Let's look at some of these builds. 3-6-3-1, unreal. 2-3-6-2, pretty normal. I had to get a little different, but this is something I do often. 3-3-7-0. And then you fire off 4 tight ends at the end. Something like that. 2-5-6-0, unreal build. 2-3-6-2, normal. 2-4-4-3, fairly normal, I guess. 2-4-5-2, okay. 2-3-6-2, okay. 2-5-4-2. See, I'd rather be drafting. This looks a lot more fun. Drafting with these, like this back end. And even this is just the 5 running backs already is just different. Different. Haven't had a draft like this in a while. Pat Bryant, 4 rounds higher than ADP. Sick. Feel bad for the guy who has 3 receivers over here. And another guy 5 rounds higher than ADP. Good thing I'm not backstacking. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to throw correlation out the window in this draft and just get our guys. Just get the people. Not worry about week 17 as much and just try and get through this draft. Makes me want to hop in another one tonight. We still have a ways to go. Like I said, let's look at our team real quick before we make our next pick. We got Bijan, T. Higgins, and Lamar. Devontae, Zay Flowers, Rome Odunze, Juwan Jennings. It's a pretty good team, actually. It's just getting sniped on a lot of stuff. Caleb, two Calebs in a row. Rashad Bateman and Luther Burden. We like that. Cam Ward and Trey Benson. This guy should, I don't know, who knows what Boogie's going to do. Olsen, I guarantee, takes one of my guys here. So who's more important for his team? Chig Okongwu or Isaiah Likely? Considering it's my tight end one, I think I'm going to go Chig. If I can, we'll see. Tajay Spears. This kid has no tight ends left. We might have spoken too soon. Bretton Strange, okay. Oh, let's go. Chig. Pair him with Cam Ward. Najee. Mark's going to need some receivers, I think. Maybe. Nope, tight end, Hunter Henry. But we made it out right there. Mark should be picking receivers, probably. Kyle Williams, okay. Now he's on auto draft. This is wild. Let's see what Boogie does. Ollie Gordon. We're going to get Isaiah Likely here. We are now 3-3-7-2. And we can fire off some running backs. Coming up. After I take Likely, Cade Otton and Jonnu Smith go. Chris Rodriguez, fairly early, but don't mind taking him early when he wasn't being drafted at all. Wandale Shipley. Tesla, after the good reports today, that he will be used early in the season. Mason Taylor. And I could see why. He looks like he's going to be hard to keep off the field, despite the fact that they have Amon-Ra and J-Mo and Laporta and Gibbs to feed. I still like Tesla. More running backs at the turn, followed by Daniel Jones as QB2. Sorry about that noise in the background. The rabbit is drinking water very loudly. Jerome Ford. Woody Marks and Yoshivas. Justice Hill. Jackson Dart, 186. DeAndre Hopkins. See what we're working with here. See, this is one of the problems when everybody is taking 15 running backs and you are drafting the quote-unquote optimal way, is you get left with this. I mean, Roshan. I don't know. I'm going to go with Garendo. This is rough. This is a rough draft. Very, very rough draft. We still made out okay, I feel like, but this is just not the guys that I'd normally be picking in this range. Alec Pierce and QJ go. Unreal. 4 running backs in a row to the team next to me. He's got 6 already. This is... all the guys who I take got taken 2 rounds above normal. Anthony Richardson, and we are on the clock. We still need a tight end, 2 running backs, and a receiver. And everybody is dust. We are going to go... let's just feel good about it. Let's just get some correlation there. And get Ayunamar as our last wide receiver. All right. Tyler Lockett. The 3553 team drafts Michael Wilson. Darren Waller, 199. Slayton. This is a crazy draft. Jazeki. Torrey Horton. Oh, let me pull this up, please. That's fine. Jatavian Sanders. Troy Franklin. Ray McLeod. Kareem Hunt. We still need running backs. Look at it. 2 running backs and a tight end, most likely. Blake Corum, because I'm not confident enough In my running backs to go for tight ends, DJ Giddens. Not too early. Oh, just let me pull this up, please. Naylor. I'm trying to get it to stay the way it should, guys, but it's not working. There we go. Jalen McMillan. See what Jungle does. Jalen Noel. We are going to go Fannin. We're already crushed at running back. Bijan's going to have to carry the load a lot. And hopefully Caleb takes over. Might as well make sure we get a good third tight end. I don't like any of the running backs left. They all got pulled up. There's still some running backs. I'm overreacting. How many tight ends does this guy have? He just picked another. 3. Okay. Let's just... Roman Wilson. So we are going to be looking at... Oh, I just don't like him. Jarquez Hunter. And let's go over our team. We got Lamar, Bijan, Caleb, T. Higgins, Devontae, Zay Flowers, Chigakongwu, Romadunze with Jawan, Caleb, Bateman, Luther Burden, Cam Ward, Trey Benson, Isaiah Likely, Alec Ayunamore, Isaac Grendo, Jarquez Hunter, and Harold Fannin. It doesn't want to work at the bottom of the screen. But we are looking for one more running back. We'll see who comes to us at pick 238. For the final pick of the draft. If you guys need to, or would just like to ask any questions, you can reach me on my Twitter, MillyChaserDFS, or VCells0812. I'm always looking for people in the community to talk to and learn from. Josh Reynolds. Theo Johnson and Dalton Schultz back to back. That's a late Theo Johnson. I've been seeing him get steamed up lately. 227 is a nice price. And then Ferguson. That was my last pick right there. Kendre Miller. Nice pick there by him. Noah Brown. All it made is Zacchaeus. Someone who's trying to take my man. Well, he has my guy's job. I need my guy to take his job. 42% Luther Birding. And Zacchaeus looks so good right now. Scary business. Mac Hollins. 2 more picks, and we are up. If Jalen Wright falls to us, I mean, nah, I'll take Monongai. I will take Monongai. I'm not into Jalen Wright at all. All right, draft is over. We got Lamar, Caleb, and Cam Ward. Our running back situation's looking like Bijan, Caleb Johnson, Trey Benson, Isaac Guerrero, Jarquez Hunter, and Kyle Monongai. Scary running back room. Our wide receivers are T. Higgins, Devontae, Zay Flowers, Rome Odunze, Jamon Jennings, Rashad Bateman, Luther Burden, Alec Ayunamor. Tight ends, Chiga Kongwo, Harold Fannin, and Isaiah Likely. Once again, this is VCells0812 with Millie Chaser DFS. Thank you to Draftkings for giving me this opportunity. If you guys are new here, scan the QR code. Draft one, get one. There's still a week left, week and a half. Happy football season, everybody. Thank you guys for watching.